Hello out there. Hope you're all doing well. I know I am. Although, if you haven't noticed, I've been battling a cold the last couple days, which I think is ironic considering my career has been on fire recently. But yeah, I guess so has my body temperature as well. 102 the other day. So hallucinated. Nothing too serious. But yeah, other than that, I've been doing great. I feel like I'm climbing towards cloud nine. I'm moving on up. I feel like the George Jefferson of the sky. But apparently also wheezy as well. But yeah, when I last left off, I was on my way to see Brenda and her team to discuss the development of my hair product. And I was also, in the midst of opening my fourth salon. So as you can probably tell or derive from these blogs, is that I'm a multitasker. I'm the kind of guy who likes to shampoo and condition at the same time. So saves me a lot of time as well. Um, but yeah, so when I got to the meeting on Tuesday, they asked me straight out. He's like, Christopher, how do you see yourself? And I've been giving this a lot of thought, and I said, one word. Well, one word eventually, but there's a phrase leading up to it. I see myself as a mogul. you know. And let me just elaborate a little bit. I am, I wouldn't say a history buff, but I like history, and particularly I kind of like in all forms, but I also am drawn to historical cinema, as long as it's accurate. There has to be some validity to it, kind of like Braveheart, JFK, The Land Before Time, something that's viable. But where I draw some historical interest is particularly found in books. And a book that I'm reading right now is appropriately named, some synergy, appropriately named The Moguls. So it's just like holding a mirror to my face, although it's a book, so you can't really see reflection. But yeah, the book is about this dynastic chain and the beginning of the history of India, who had this vision for the country that would resolve differences between disputing factions by making them the central figure and rally around them. Kind of what I want to do with my hair product. Just stick it in there and whatever, differences my hair might be having that day. Although, kind of messed that up a little bit, didn't I? Yeah, I was doing okay up until then. But let me see. You know what? I'm not going to fix it. Hopefully, you know, makes it a little bit more natural, a bit more endearing, I think. But yeah, that's how what I told the team. That's how I see myself. I see myself as a mogul, a business one, not Indian. So if you come to my salon, don't worry, I'm not going to scalp you. So don't be worried about that. But yeah, that's where I see myself. Yeah, so they went on to say, Christopher, we're very supportive of you, but we have concerns, particularly that you are financing this with your own money. You haven't taken a capital from outside investors. Was there any interest among venture capitalists? And I said, yeah, of course, tons. But they're always looking for an angle. Trying to get their name involved in front of mind, I think. So it's because this is Christopher product, okay? Not Christopher and some other guy with money who doesn't give a shit about hair product. Long name, you can't even fit that on the bottle. So if they want adventure, go bungee jumping. So obviously a lot's at stake. And they said, well, you could lose the shirt off your back. I'm saying, I'm not really too concerned about my wardrobe, thank you. I'm more concerned, what's at stake here? What's your name? You're not, your head's not in the game. You're superficial. But yeah, so that's where I am, and that's why I want to have complete control, both financial and name of the product, because I'm very proud of my success, and I think my name speaks for itself. You can just slap the name on the bottle, and you don't even need to fill it with product. It will sell itself. Just the name out there. The product is the perk. That should write that down. That's I think that's Christopher's slogan right there. The product is the perk. You get the name, but the product on top of that, money. So which I need now because I've invested a lot in this. So that's where I am. Oh, vibrating. Blowing the spot. So I'm gonna take this, but again, I just wanted to fill you in. Meeting went well, knocked it out of the park. We're moving forward. Mr. Cole, I'll call back. But yeah, so they just had to go through the formalities of doing a round of research to cross T's and I's. We went over that before, but yeah, so that's where we are, and assuming all goes to plan, a Christopher product will be on shelves in 3 weeks. So look forward to mark it in your calendar. I'll wait. Actually, no, you can pause and pause me and get your calendar. So 3 weeks from today, assuming all goes to plan, which it will. Again, if any developments happen, I will keep you abreast. And again, thanks for tuning in. And until next time, toodles.